Today I'm going to show you how to make this really cute macrame gnome. This is a really beginner, easy, friendly project, and what you will need are a 3mm macrame cord. I am using mine from Nook Theory, a piece of jute, a 6-inch wooden dowel, a wooden bead at 20mm with an interior hole of 5mm. This is your preference. You can choose whatever size it is for the nose, some scissors, and you will need a brush or comb to brush out the beard. So for sizes, you are going to need for the hat, it will be 8 cords cut at 35 inches. For the beard, it is 8 cords cut at 10 inches. And for the jute cord, it is 1 cord cut at 20 inches. I will have a whole supply list so that way you can screenshot it and refer back to it for the sizes. To begin, you're going to take your cords that are cut at 35 inches. This is going to be for the hat. Fold it evenly in half, and you're going to attach it to your wooden dowel, tying a lark's head knot. So you'll go around the dowel and then bring those 2 cords through that loop, and then you'll tighten it. You're going to want to not tighten it too close because we will be attaching the beard through this loop. And you will repeat that with the remaining 7 for a total of 8 of these cords attached to your dowel. If you have several cords, an easy trick is to take your cord, fold it over itself. It will look like a pretzel. Bring them behind, and you can just slide your dowel right on. Once you have all 8 of your cords on your dowel, you will leave about 1 inch from each side. I'm going to then flip it this way and make the cords go ahead of me. And what you're going to do is take your cords, your 8 cords at 10 inches, and you're going to kind of open up that little loop right there. So this is this is your lark's head. Open it up, slide your beige cord through so that way it is even in half, and then you can just tighten that lark's head knot. There you go. So it will be, here's your lark's head knot, the beige cord will be on the opposite side of it. And you're going to repeat that with every single remaining cord. Once you have them all on, this is what it will look like. You should have your lark's head knots and your white cord at the very top. And I like to go ahead and I'm just going to tighten every single one of these so that way it makes those cords really nice and secure. Just like that. Once you have them all secure, the red cord should be facing you. I am going to take a piece of tape and tape down this white beard cord right here. Just like that. And now I'm going to be tying square knots. So I'm going to take the first 2 sets of cords, your first 4 cords, and you're going to tie a square knot. So you're going to take your right cord, bring it over your top to center. Your left cord is going to go over the top of your right, behind, around your center cords, through that loop, and pull. Tighten it right up against your dowel. And to finish the square knot, you'll repeat with the other side. The left cord is going to go over your center, right cord on top, behind, through that loop, and pull. And you'll repeat that over, so you should have 4 square knots at the top. Once you have your first row done, you're going to leave out the first 2 cords, and you're going to make decreasing alternating square knots until you have 1. So leave out the first 2, grab the next 4, and tie another square knot. Go over to the next 4 cords and repeat. And one more time with the last 4, leaving out those last 2. When that is your second row, you will then do 2 more alternating. So leave out the first 4 cords to the left, take your next 4, and tie another square knot between your 2 up here. And the next 4. And then for your last square knot, you're going to use the center 4 cords. And that is your hat. To finish it off, you're going to take the very first cord to the left. This is going to be your filler cord, and you are going to tie double half hitches just up against the hat. So that will be your filler cord. Take the next cord over to the right, and you're going to go up, over, and around your filler cord through that loop and pull tight. And then finish it off by repeating the same steps. Up, over, around, through that loop, and pull. And you will finish that on this side. You should have a total of 7. To finish the side of this hat, you're going to take the furthest right cord, and then you are going to use this as your filler and tie 8 double half hitch knots along the side of your hat. So for this side, you will go take the next one to the left, go up, over, around, through that loop and pull, and finish it again, up, over, around that cord, through that loop and pull. And you're going to repeat that 7 more times for a total of 8. and 8. Once you're done, you're going to gather the top of your hat cords, make them straight, hold them all together just at the peak of your hat. Take your jute cord or whatever you're going to use to tie your gathering knot. It should be about 20 inches long, and you're going to make a little tail and a little loop and then wrap around to gather your cords together. I wrap about 6 times. I'm going to go all the way around. And 6, and at the very end you're going to take your tail in, put it through that loop, hold the tail, and pull the top of your cord to secure it. Go ahead and trim up the tails, and I'm just going to tuck it on in with my scissors. And then I'm going to trim about 1 inch up, just like that. From here, I'm going to take my tape off, and then be careful, it does slip through slightly, so make sure you pull it back to how you want it. Hold tightly at the base. You could even tape it again if you want, because these cords can slip through. And you're going to just take your brush or comb and brush out the beard. So start at the bottom and work your way up just like you would hair, and that will brush it out a little easier. And again, it can pull easily from here, so be very careful when you're brushing. Again, be very careful when brushing these, because if you notice, they will pull through. They're not fully tight in there, so just be very careful when you brush them when you get the edge. This is what it's going to look like once you have it brushed out. Next, you're just going to take your scissors, and I'm going to go about 1.5 inches down, and I'm just going to cut at an angle. About halfway to the center, and then do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to flip them around and do the exact same thing, about 1/2 inch or 1.5 inches down, and cut at an angle. And then you can take a look at him, see if you like his beard, if it needs trimmed anymore. I like him more round than pointy. And I'm pretty happy with that, just like that. Once you have it how you like, you will then take your bead, and this part is optional. So this one, there is just a regular bead attached. For this one, I did thread another piece of cord through and brushed it out, so it just kind of looks like he has a little mustache or nose hairs right there. And if you want to do that, you'll just take another piece of cord, thread it through your bead. I do have mine taped so it goes through easier. Just like that. And I'm actually going to brush it out before I put it on. Just like that. Put your bead in the center. Take your glue gun and put a little dab of glue on your bead. And you'll just place it right in the center and glue on your nose. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my scissors and just trim it up. And this is what your little gnome will look like. You can attach a cord to it. I do have, if you want it to hang, I did attach a piece of jute cord to the back of one of the hoops here, and I can show you how to do that. So just take another piece of cord. Mine's at about 15 inches or so. Flip your piece around, and you will notice that you have these little loops back here from your double half hitches. I'm just going to lift one up a little bit. You may need a little eye hook needle or something to thread your piece of cord through, but I'm going to just place my cord through that. So once you get your jute cord or whatever you want to use to hang it, you're just going to go ahead and tie an overhand knot to your size liking for it to hang. I'm going to go just above the hat. And now you can hang it. And there is your macrame gnome. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you love macrame as much as I do, don't forget to follow along for more macrame creations and tutorials of mine. Thank you.